management. And I think blockchain would really revolutionize the extent to which we manage the engagements between end user and supplier and procurer. So at the end of the day, we need a regulation that brings together all sorts of stakeholders, multi-stakeholder initiative, I would call it, and allow the true sense of the international space law framework or terms, allow for benefit sharing. The idea again for blockchain is to share the benefits and to decentralize the benefits and to knowledge and data at the end of the day.
Thanks, Romembo. Thanks. Please, Rania, and then we finish with the grant. And now you are closing the chain.
Yes, in my opinion, there are two ways of ones and the legal ones. So just briefly into words, focus more on security, on the cyber security. We should have more secure way to make this kind of transactions if we want to make it worldwide, and also in Africa. To finances, to insure tech, it's very important to have it 100% secured. The second point is what just Ruvembo also mentioned, is like we have unfortunately uncertainty of regulations, and the stakeholders in the space, actually policy space makers, they should just work in coordination to to stay the legal framework, and it should include all the aspects of the digital assets management, as well as what we call the code of conduct. We should we have an uncertainty as well of code of conduct in this concern as well, so we should basically work more on this side as well, because actually it can expose investors to unwanted practices, and we want to avoid this.
Tanya, Grant, please, let's just finish on the few seconds we have before we hand off to Coin News Extra and the organizing team of the Nigeria Fintech. You are muted, sorry.
Yeah, my bad. Sure, once again, thanks for having me, and pleasure to meet everyone, and appreciate your insights. Listen, for me, the potential and this, I didn't get to give like personal history around space, but applying blockchain for me to this economy is unlocking what I think is the $1 trillion opportunity in what I call digital space assets. So, you know, just like the Australian market alone, off some initial research, there's over 1.4 million companies just in Australia alone that could take advantage of and use downstream data assets, etc., but don't have open access to it. Same goes for any sort of entrepreneur, as Marco's proving with his work, you know, when it comes to farmers or farming company, that once again, there's trillions of dollars worth of value within the space economy that's not being unlocked and is not being provided or democratized to the greater public. And because of blockchain technology's innate qualities and features, I think it stands as one of the key technologies and steps to really unlocking that value, not just from providing these assets to the greater world, but like I said, on the flip side, equally importantly, allowing the greater world to fund and support all these great entrepreneurs, companies, and projects that have very limited access to that right now. So once again, thank you. You want to